I'm tired. Time to go to sleep.
All right, so yeah, so after me explaining Shin Megami Tensei and guessing what most likely gonna happen,
we were all kind of pretty guessing. I've gotten the gist from.
After all, it's a game theory, so we can theorize about this game as much as we want.
I've been in like a huge SMT Persona mood. I've been playing the crap out of Persona 5, and I've gotten through like the first half of SMT 1. And so that's why I bring those up as topics. And then I'm always that guy who says Kingdom Hearts 2 is the best, so I'm up for talking about that anytime.
Dude, I just want to know when they're gonna come out with Kingdom Hearts 3.
I can't wait.
Remember, we still only have a release year,
and it's most likely going to be December 30th.
Yeah, be a New Year's game. My New Year's resolution is to one day record the game, as long as Square Enix decides to not put a block on recording the game.
I don't think
because now that Let's Plays are becoming so much more prominent, it's becoming more of an advertising thing. So yeah.
Right, Square's not really that
strict. They're not.
I haven't gotten in trouble.
For Kingdom Hearts 3, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 could be a difference. Final Fantasy they were okay with. I've noticed.
So notice that I put in some elevator music while this is going on.
Oh, is that okay? I thought that was actually. I just thought that was in-game audio.
It's because there was no audio that was going in, because for some reason there was no music for eating in this part. So because, well, everything's gone to shit. Now we get some very peaceful music.
No, what you should have been playing is should have played the Doogie Howser theme in the background. The theme song of Doogie Howser, Young MD.
I would have smacked you if you did the Great Google Library theme. I don't know why, but I just don't like the theme.
Great Google Hard. Oh. I know Great Google Hard's theme.
I love that
because
theme.
Of how many times I ran that during Anima Weapon.
Oh gosh.
No, I legit. Okay, so the other day I was doing my roulette to level up my Astro, because I'm still leveling up Astro for just to level up a healer because I'm bored, and I run Great Google Hard as my 50-60 roulette. My heart immediately sank as soon as I heard the opening piano notes, because I'm not even kidding. That is how much PTSD I have from my anima days.
It just suddenly you hear it like one of those surprise themes, like, oh no, get it away.
Yeah, like I sat there for like a split second, like, no, but then I realized, oh no, I'm not. Thank you, Cam Clark.
Yeah.
Hey.
But yeah, Google, like, my Anima Weapon days are far behind me, but now we have Eureka Weapon next patch.
You don't have to use your Anima Weapon to build a Eureka Weapon.
Which I wish we would have had, because I have my maxed out Anima Weapon ready for use.
There's no point.
Not anymore now, obviously.
Anyway,
sucks.
Yeah. What is happening here?
Ranting aside.
Cam Clark stuff. By the way, I was wrong. This guy's not... I was wrong, because for some reason, when I looked at the wiki page, they got the actual voice actor for this guy wrong. This guy's actually voiced by Cam Clark. Not Jonathan Kotz or anything. Yeah, I was kind of...
Really?
Wow.
It might have... I think he probably... Because Cam Clark voiced Liquid Snake in Metal Gear Solid 1 and Metal Gear Solid 2. He went under a pseudonym in Metal Gear Solid 1 as well. Because... Yeah, I think Fonzie... Because in our Metal Gear Solid 1 playthrough... link... we talked about, like, that every voice actor except for David Hayter went under a pseudonym, because I think some kind of voice acting strike was going on in '98 or something like that. And I guess I guess they just went under. I don't know the full story of why they went under pseudonyms, but yeah, that's probably the main reason why that name is in. Why he's named
Okay,
that
makes
instead of
sense.
Cam Clark.
Ugh.
But yeah, just so people know, this is the same voice actor who plays Liquid Snake in Metal Gear Solid 1.
Oh boy.
Oh gosh.
The recessive or the dominant one. I'm not sure.
I can say one thing only.
Wait, spin around them. You get a blue coin. You get a blue coin if you run around one.
This is not Sunshine, dude. This is not Sunshine.
No, this is Mario 60. That's Mario 64. Mr. I wasn't in. Mr. I wasn't in Sunshine.
Mr. I never
I
had
never
any
played either game,
red
so we
veins
expected
around him, right?
I don't think so. That's the Neversoft. That's the I for the Neversoft logo. Are we playing? Tony Hawk's Underground 2 now?
Ah.
Or any of the Pro Skater series.
So, yeah, we just had a nightmare.
You know, this is a very nice bet.
You could tell there's a bit of a shell motif with this town. I kind of like it. So yeah, that was a jump scare.
Yeah,
a very early jump scare.
I love Skye's animation when he lands on Ryudo's shoulder, he just stops. Like he just goes back to basic position.
The nightmares are real.
Ew.
Yeah, I like this song, but
this is a nice song.
God damn, that scared the shit out of me when I first played the game.
Yeah, not helping is most likely the audio mixing. Probably just make the sound
I'm just
even
gonna
worse.
spill it right now. Those eyeball things that you just saw, they have the worst. It's the worst when the audio mixing is the worst when it comes to these stupid things. We're gonna see much later.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
But for now,
all right. I'm not gonna lie. This music reminds me a lot of the boss theme from Blue Dragon, the Xbox 360 game. I don't even know why. I love the boss theme to Blue Dragon. That's like one of the few things I remember the most about it, because other than that, it was just like almost very reminiscent of JoJo's, but instead of it being stands, they're like they're literally their shadows.
It's basically JoJo
that
as an
take the
RPG.
shape of animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, a JRPG at that.
And the guards are still there.
Oh gosh. Not helping is that there's not like the audio mixing isn't good enough because there was no fade. It just stopped. Also, this looks like the opening. Looks like the first area of the Undead in World of Warcraft.
You're kind of right.
Because you pop out, because that is specifically that little graveyard, specifically that little mausoleum there in the middle of the graveyard, right there, that building on the left. When it was zoomed out, it looked pretty much like the opening area of the Undead.
All right, time for another dungeon. Yay! This is a short dungeon. So.
Yeah.
Yay!
It's not.
Okay,
it's not
so
gonna
it's
be as long.
as
It's
the last
not gonna
one.
be as long as
Woohoo!
the cave. Well, it's not gonna be as long as the cave. It's not gonna be as long as underground the League ruin.
It's not gonna be as long as the Celestial
No,
Tower on Pokemon
It's not
Mystery
gonna be as
Dungeon
long as the
Explorers of Skye.
freaking temporal tower. Anyway, we have a new enemy right here.
Yeah.
Twin ogres.
Or
Where's the other twin?
ooh.
It's actually the ball.
I mean, right over there.
Of nightmares.
My question is, why did
Because
you
I don't
keep
need
that
it
fire
anymore.
rod that you
The rest
had?
of the other enemies are gonna be more fire based. So yeah.
Thanks.
This game does not this game doesn't seem like you're really relying on elemental affinities to begin
Not
with.
too many enemies have elemental weaknesses. These guys have no weaknesses. The next fight does. Though.
Hardly worthy of my notice.
Gotcha.
Those guys have a move called Throw Buddy. It just does a powerful cancel attack. These guys are weak to ice. And these guys can go fuck themselves, too.
Those are hammerhead,
by
but
the
their heads are planked.
Yeah, fuck these guys, though.
They almost look
They have
like
a move
raptors.
called Giga Spread, which hits everybody. Yeah, and it can paralyze. Paralysis is actually the worst status effect in the game, because there's almost no way to cure it. And it just freezes you. No,
Yeah,
it just
it cuts your
it
speed in
just
half.
stops
Oh
you.
wait, wrong paralysis.
It's even worse than Pokemon's paralysis. You just can't move. Yeah. It's the same it's the same status effect that Millennia gives you when you first fight her. Yeah. He chants
he
for
converted
it.
into a
He's so
tiny ball.
cute. Yeah. You can also
Is it
find
an egg?
you
This
can
is
also
so
find
cute.
the
I think it.
giant crabs here, as you can no doubt tell he's on top of the rib cage.
Yeah, I just saw that. I was just like, how the heck did he get up there? First,
He's
of all,
gonna
second of all,
he's
why is he
supposed to
not
like
doing
jump down and eat your brains.
Actually, I think I know a longer
What was-
dungeon, a mystery dungeon than that. Depending on your luck, it could be the unknown dungeon where you have to collect stones to spell out
Oh, I
rock,
know what
ice,
you're
and
talking
steel.
about. Yeah, I forget.
that?
And depending on your luck with unknown spawn and the stones they hold,
And we're done.
it can be
That's the dungeon.
it can be bad.
Yeah. Oh, guess what
Alright.
this
That's
thing
pretty
is?
quick.
Yeah, but it's a
Oh,
seal
don't
of
tell me
granite.
it's
A piece of granite.
And it has a flower in the
It's-
base for some reason. That's a little strange. Where have we seen this flower before? Oh, guess what? These things are bad. Time to
the
fight
meadow.
them. Yep, this is the worst.
Oh gosh.
This is the worst part.
I have this video
of
on low
this
volume.
This is the worst part. Like
I
the
can still hear
absolute
them.
worst part of this fight. They sound so fucking loud.
Holy, like I have the video
Yeah,
on very
so
low.
eyeball bats. Fuck these things. Actually, no, they're not. They're not too bad, but they're certainly fucking loud.
It's like screw.
Yeah.
They are annoying to the ears. It sounds like a buzzing.
They're technically
bee,
bats.
Like, right in your ear.
Eyeball bats have too much HP. I'm just gonna say that they just have too much HP. Yeah,
Too
floating
much
eyeballs.
HP for being floating eyeballs. Oh wow,
And
they,
there's four
they
of
have
them.
3,500 HP apiece.
Oh, flip. This is gonna be
Okay,
bad.
so these eyeball bats they have way too much HP. That's one thing. Another thing is that these guys have a move called Delta Burst. As long as all four of them are alive, they can do it anytime, and basically they charge right into you. It does like 400 damage. God damn, it hurts.
Skye, take flight!
So it's
Yep.
oh
It's
cool.
kinda-
Oh, the flying Tenseiken. Yeah. So that
Ooh,
so it's like fighting the Dark Magus Sisters in 10, where if all three of them catch you, they do immediately start off with Delta Attack, which is the longest animation, which has the longest animation in the game, but it hits the hardest.
These basically, yeah. As long as all four of them are alive, they're gonna do Delta Burst. And I was particularly lucky because for some reason these guys aren't like spamming the shit out of Delta Burst. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's
their basic attacks
Impressive.
already hurt and they come out really, really fast. So yeah. Other than that, these guys also have these guys don't have any other moves, so I'm just using some new moves right over here. Like, I believe you've seen it before.
You know, I'm really sad that you didn't put Owen Wilson's face next to that. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's
Like,
a joke with the name. Mash.
Yeah.
It does a good chunk, but that's only one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sadly.
The good part about this is that the eyeball bats don't do they don't do Delta Burst, so I was thankful for that. Since one of them is dead, they can't do it anymore. Yeah. I also have a new move known as Owl Healer. One of the best healing moves in the entire game. Because it just heals everybody, and it just heals them to full at this point.
Alright.
Yep. And you're gonna need it,
Nice.
so make sure you get it.
That is awesome.
Ugh. Other than that, these guys are technically counting as a boss fight, so yeah. Oh,
Yeah, the HP
yeah,
is kinda.
it's pretty stupid.
Is this the only boss battle of this, though? It's just like this
It is
just
tedious.
tedious.
I really didn't want to skip it though, because it's the first time you were gonna see it. You guys got anything to talk
Yeah.
about? 'Cause this is gonna go on for like the next 3-4 minutes.
Alright. Let's
well-
talk about. Alright. Let's talk about the fragility that is life.
The fragility that is life. Okay, I'm bored. Can we talk about the...
Let's talk about
Chocobo
why
what?
Chocobo. The dangers of Chocobo breeding and why it's actually harmful
they're not
to their health.
they're technically not
Oh.
stallions, so yeah.
Yeah. Alright. But yeah, that's yeah, I don't really know. I mean, I could always just say how annoying it's going to be to record 3.5 hours of the opening to Kingdom Hearts 2. That's
I
if
want
I
to
true.
join
if I don't lollygag. And that's as long as I don't lollygag, I should be fine.
Shoot. I also have to record Pokemon too.
Pokemon
not
Red's
playing
not going to
Lolo.
be.
It's gonna
or
be
red or
pretty
yellow or
long
whichever one you
because
wanna
it's
do.
like training.
Oh,
and all that.
Lolo? Alright.
Plus, yeah. Plus,
You don't have to show the grinding if
intro
you don't
took
want
a
to.
lot out of me. I mean, yeah.
Took a lot of editing.
I know I have to improve it.
I know what
so,
we're talking
yeah.
That's-
True.
That's fine. Take your time with it.
Yeah,
we
that's
still got
true.
Ganados
Maybe
to
once we get through like
And we also have my
midway of
playthrough.
this game, then yeah, maybe I'll start recording Pokemon.
Yep. Because I actually legit want to get to Crystal.
Okay, so the normal version actually these guys only have like 3,000 HP, but if you're actually playing the original Dreamcast version, these guys have 2,000 HP. Because
So why did they raise the
A, I'm playing hard mode.
Because he's
B,
playing
this game
hard
is
mode.
B, this game can be fucking easy. All these guys do is just charge around and attack.
Yeah, this
Basically,
game
it's
this
pretty-
game seems about
I
Mario
never played
RPG
7
levels
stars,
of easy.
So.
Well, I mean, check the list. I'll be
I have the
playing
game on
that,
my
so-
SNES Classic, so yeah.
It's. I do not have an SNES Classic.
okay.
I only have it on Wii Virtual Console.
Although I don't know if I'm able to record my SNES Classic with just my Elgato. So yeah.
Probably should be able to. It still puts
Yeah,
it in
that's
it
true.
puts out an HDMI
I just
signal.
don't know
so.
if it will work. That's all. So yeah, eyeball bats are dead.
Yeah.
Ugh, thank God. However, these are short change. The real money is somewhere else. But at least we got a book out of it. I mean, a skill book. Blah, blah, blah. Valmar must be somewhere. Blah, blah. We must kill him.
Ain't that the usual?
So, yeah. But the plot's a lot more complicated than people might think. For now, the innkeeper is asleep. He can't eat. He can't rest or save. Except for at the back of the village. So, yeah. And now that we're awake, that means we have to do Celine stuff. He's trying to say... He's not... He's trying to... He was about to say his past, but... eh. But for some reason, Alina over here is...
Yeah.
Well, slept soundly. She didn't get affected. It's probably because
Elena
actually.
helped. Yeah, I would say Millennia.
Yeah, she
stopped it.
Remember, she's the host of the Wings of Almar.
But then why is she still a king to herself, even though Millennia?
Again, I think we talked about this last episode. Yep. Whenever Millennia feels like being unleashed, she'll unleash herself. She's powerful enough to.
Yep. Definitely.
Anyway, we got ourselves a book of warriors. All pieces what all true warriors strive for. Okay, so there are some very important skills that you can learn there on the Book of Warriors. One of them is known as Abandonment. Abandonment is really cool because it increases your chances of being dodging skills. Well, not dodging skills, dodging basic attacks, which almost most basic enemies will have. Yeah. What was the other one again?
All right.
Book of... I think...
Yeah, I don't know either.
Let me look it up.
Book of Warriors.
Book of Warriors, defensive. It slows down IP reduction. Basically, you're not being... your cancel effect isn't going to be very... Their cancel effect on you isn't going to be very strong. So you're not going to be pushed back as far.
That makes sense.
Anyway, hello there, Mrs. Religious Context. Did you put your bra on right today?
Priest.
I hope you did.
Okay, that's kind of gross, Ryudo.
Yeah.
Sniffing up the wrong leg.
That's kind of...
Especially with since we have a cat man around.
Be careful, he's kind of large for his size. I believe his head reaches all the way to your legs.
He also has the hair of a Super Saiyan 3.
I kind of understand Ryudo's sympathies on this one because he's trying to...
Yeah, yada yada yada, there's a corrupt soul.
Yada yada.
And this is where the plot begins to say that, oh, she's organizing a witch hunt. Yeah.
Yep.
Ah, witch hunt.
I remember when history allowed us to throw women into the sea with anchors tied around their legs, and if they float, that's really weird. But they're going to sink regardless, even if they have anchors on their legs.
It was more like it was more of just a kind of thing where it's like, hey, if you're so magical and powerful, why don't you do this miracle? The miracle being survive under being drowned and being anchored down to the sea.
Yay.
It's just the simple thing of, oh, if you could do this, why don't you do that?
Yep. Yeah. But anyway, off to the next part. Woo.
Yep.